Okay, there we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. I turned the volume down for you guys, let me know if it's good. I just turned it down for myself because while I did turn it down for you guys, it was like obnoxious for me. I accidentally had it way too loud. In fact, now I feel like it might be too quiet. It's about to transition to another song, so like give it a second. But once you hear the next song, which it should be on now, let me know if you need me to adjust it, because I feel like it might legitimately be too quiet now. But for today's stream, as we discussed, I think in my last Animal Crossing one, I'm going to go ahead and build a cafe to be like paying homage to Chappell's song Coffee on the Midwest Princess album. I can't talk today, I guess. But we're going to do a build for that, and it's going to be specifically around that. I'm going to probably be very nitpicky, because it's one of those streams where I want to focus on that build and that build only. So I'm probably going to repetitively adjust things or change things until I really, really feel like I like it. First and foremost, I'm probably going to build, like, craft a couple of things first. And then once I've gotten that out of the way, then I'll go to a treasure island. That's why I put the TI message in chat. Hold on. Am I missing any messages? I don't think so. I think I'm good. Hello, Ali. Hello, Coda. And hello, Nick. Welcome in. Wait, is my stream being goofy or is it just not loading on my end? I think we're good. But yes, you can't really hear. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit. Sorry. Okay, is that better? Let me know. Just before I get super distracted and I do something else. In fact, I realized, by the way, whenever I booted up Animal Crossing today, I know you can't see it. Whenever I booted up Animal Crossing today, I was like, oh, I guess I didn't even save the game last time because I opened up the game, it was still on, and I was still sitting in front of Isabel. So my poor character's just been sitting like this the whole time in front of Isabel. I feel so bad. It's more of like an upbeat playlist today, and I don't want it to be like blaring in people's ears, so I only turned it up like a little bit. Let me know if you want me to turn it up more. I can do that. I also just could not be bothered to put on makeup yet again today, so don't mind the fact that my thumbnail has it, but I don't. I just don't want to put selfies on there that don't have it. Not that it's a big deal, but... Oh, and yes, about the pinned message. Fun fact, if you like the stream, you can become a baddie free of charge, so you should really try it, because we all like free things, don't we? Okay. I had to look because one of my mods was messaging me. Can you let me know, please, and thank you if you feel like that's good enough, or if you need me to turn it up a little bit more again. I'm only annoying about it because I will never forget that one Disney Dreamlight Valley stream that I did where it was like silent the whole time and I only found out at the end. Like I've been on edge about that kind of thing ever since. It's good now? Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Now that like I've gotten that out of the way, the other thing that I want to mention is to update you guys about my tattoo. It's hit that stage where it's incredibly itchy because it's trying to heal and like the top layer of skin that technically died in the tattooing process is like trying to peel off. I feel like a reptile shedding its scales because the little pieces of dead skin that are coming off are like attaching themselves to my clothes and it's really gross. It's worth it though because I love my tattoo. It's just making me feel like a snake. What's in my pockets? Okay, I don't need to empty much it seems. Before I do anything else, I immediately need to go and make sure that I have my, what's the word? Storage shed and my crafting table because I'm gonna need those. I still have flowers going everywhere. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to fix off screen because that's gonna be incredibly boring to do on screen. How are you guys though? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Oh, and this is also just an unrelated thought throw in there since we were talking about music, is the playlist that I have on right now is really rather long, so I'm not concerned whatsoever about it ending when it shouldn't. Ooh, you know what would be smart? When I go to Treasure Island, I should get some of those warp pipes if I don't have them already, so I can put one here, and then one at the entrance so it's not as obnoxious going back and forth. That'd be smart. Hello, Anthony. Welcome in. I'm sorry that I started a wee bit late today, by the way. It was because I was on the phone and then my mom needed help with something. And then I'll put that there just in case I need to throw things away. All right, so let's get rid of these trees. There's not a lot of them, so it's not going to take a ridiculously long amount of time. And then we can get into crafting basic furniture, which I may not even end up using all of said furniture, but I just want to have it ready so that way I can customize it and do whatever with, so that way it's ready. My weekend was good. I found out I got the job interview before I have orientation tomorrow. Yay! I'm so happy for you. Can we get some hype for Allie? I'm happy for you. It's funny that you say that though. A friend of mine, IRL, actually just got the job as well. Like they also just got interviewed for a job recently, and they got the job. So congratulations to you and my friend. We're mainly talking about you right now though, because my friend is not here. In fact, she doesn't really watch live streams, so you've never seen her in chat before. Got those. I don't think that the shovel that I have right now is about to break or anything, so we should be good. Yay for your friend. I'll tell her you said that. Thank you. She's very sweet. You guys would like her. She just isn't as much of a live stream person. Currently, I'm trying to persuade her into trying Stardew Valley because like she's interested and hasn't bothered to try it yet. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Welcome to the stream, Captain Price. I hope you're doing well as well. Fun fact, the playlist that I have on right now, I keep forgetting to use it for an actual Roblox stream, but I originally made it for Roblox streams. But I just kind of thought, I need to put this on today because it's one of those moods where it's like, I'm not going to like fall asleep or anything. Like, don't worry, if I was that exhausted, like that horribly, severely exhausted, I would not be live. I'm not going to torture myself like that. I need something that's more upbeat so I don't like get groggy. Cause like, have you ever been in one of those moods where it's like, it could go either way. And then if you hear something upbeat, you're more likely to stay energized. And then if you hear something that's more lo-fi, it's gonna make you kind of relaxed, right? I'm not trying to accidentally make myself sleepy here. I hope that makes sense. All right, all these are clear. Did I dig up that dig spot or no? Oh, I also need to get rid of this rock. Oops. Okay. Off the top of my head, I don't even remember all of like the general like furniture crafting recipes. Let's go ahead and see what I have. Or actually, I need to do that while I have my crafting recipes. So let me throw some stuff away and then I'll do that. I'm not worried about throwing these out just because a lot of these I can grab again from the treasure island later if I feel like I want it for some reason. So like, I'm really not concerned. Okay, so for general crafting stuff, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of everything. I feel like the stone and the clay, especially the clay, I tend to not use as much of, so I'm not even gonna grab that much of those. And then I only have a singular stack of the golden nuggets with me. Get some of the weeds so we can use that. Okay, now let's see what I can craft. For general stuff that I might use, I'm thinking just for decor purposes, not that it has anything to do with the cafe, but I feel like log stakes, especially whenever you customize them, like can be like a nice little touch. And I feel like that happens a lot with Animal Crossing builds. Like you can craft miscellaneous stuff that doesn't necessarily have to do with the theme, but if you customize it a certain way, it adds into like the aesthetic. Not the theme, but the aesthetic. So we could do the log stakes maybe. Wooden chair would obviously be a good one, given I would probably customize it though. Little side tables, of course, would be a good choice. Honestly, any of the log furniture could be done, because this is going to be an outdoor cafe technically, so it could have a slightly more of like an outdoorsy theme, hence like the log vibes. I don't think we would need a mirror for anything, but you never know, I could do it. Excuse me. Log bench and the log lounge, or technically log garden lounge, pardon me. Either one of those could really be used. I wouldn't use the block chair, I don't think, unless I made like a kid's table at the cafe, which I don't know if I'll do that, but if I do, I'll use that, because I feel like that looks slightly more like kid furniture. I very well may do the wooden block stereo. It depends on how I feel later, but I could do that. I could make some little bookshelves. A rocking chair might be cute. I will realistically probably have a couple of stalls maybe a wooden box. And there's a couple of other things. I want there to be some kind of like center water piece. And even if it doesn't go in the center, I just want to have like a water piece of some kind somewhere involved since it's an outdoor one. And while technically this says outdoor bath, a fountain obviously goes outside. So I feel like either or could really work, but I'm not sure. Even both of these can be customized as well. And then we have that. We have a little kitchenette. You see, I feel like I've got a pretty good amount of outdoorsy stuff to start out with. I'm going to put down a poll actually for the fountain versus outdoor bath because I'm really not sure what route that I want to go for that. So let me just type that really fast. That is one hell of a typo. Oops. I don't know how I did that, but I managed to put like an F in the middle of the word should. And then normal fountain. Did I mess it up? Nope. Okay, we're good. Poll should pop up in just a moment for you guys. Again, here's what they look like. I'll do more of an up-close view if anybody's maybe less familiar with Animal Crossing. This is the normal fountain. I can't show you all the customizing options from right here, especially because I don't have one crafted at the moment, but there's that. And then there's the outdoor fountain. Oops, sorry. There we go. I'll drink some water while you have a chance to look. I really honestly could see it looking good either way because I have like different vision ideas in my head of what I think this build should look like. Actually, I'm gonna put some chapstick on because I feel like even though I don't have makeup on, my lips look very pale. Here we go. All right, so for the first thing, I'm gonna make just a couple of log chairs. I'm not gonna like make a ton of each thing right away because I don't wanna like waste all my resources on like a couple of specific things. And then I hardly end up using any of those, if at all. So just like a little bit of each idea that I have. I'll save the fountain for last just so that you guys have a chance to vote. Make like 3 of these. They're really not hard to make. It only takes 8 pieces of hardwood, and I have a lot more in storage too. I'm gonna make a few log stools as well. Ooh, maybe, okay, so you know how I've been saying Peaches is gonna be like the runner and owner of the Pink Pony Club? I think since Annalise, her house is gonna be fairly close to Peaches' house, what if Annalise runs and owns the coffee shop, and then, you know, Peaches runs the Pink Pony Club? I feel like in my mind that would be perfect. Because Annalise is a brown horse with a pink mane, and then Peaches is just like all kinds of shades of pink. And I feel like that's perfect. What else was I gonna do next? Made a few stools, chairs. I'll make a couple of log stakes, like 3. And I have a lot of storage space left in my storage shed / in the home, depending on where I'm putting it at. I'm not worried about clogging up space. I'll put it away and then go to the treasure island. I don't have particular items in mind for what I want to aim to get. I just know that there's going to be some general things I need. And of course, I can always go back if I have to. I just always cover the code out of respect. And for this, I need to make a wooden block toy first. I honestly don't know if I want that radio or if I want a different one, but it's not hard to make, so I'll just go ahead and make one in case. There we go. I have the wooden block stereo, I have the log chairs, I have the log stools. I believe I made a bench, didn't I? Let me see. my gosh, I don't know why I keep yawning so much. I promise I'm good. But I made some mistakes. Pair. Duel. Oh, I guess I did make a bench. I thought I did. Well, I'm definitely gonna want some of that, so let's do that now. I'll make like 3 of those, and then I'll probably stop crafting for the time being. I'm kind of thinking of time traveling some point as well. Not yet, because I still want to go to the treasure island first. But I'm thinking about it, because it's at that really ugly stage of grass again, and it's bothering me. Like, I like whenever it's the August and, like, July grass, whenever it's, like, fluorescent, like, foresty green. Putting literally everything away. Okay. Now let's go to a treasure island and just pick up some general supplies. I'll try to keep my trips to it minimal just because I don't want to like be repetitively going the whole stream. I feel like that would get annoying. But at most, I would say I may need to go like twice. I literally have to go all the way around because I left my stuff there, but in my defense, it was for good reason.
I stopped by the Lexi Carnival Cafe yesterday and I have to say it was a circus. They clowning the customers with outrageous prices. Also the food was cold enough for a penguin. They wouldn't even support my entitlement. 2 stars. Won't be.
Well, Yelp reviewer, you know what I have to say to that? The food was cold like that because it was made by a penguin, okay? He is our new hire in the business and he's trying his best. You need to be more patient with him. Thank you though for the donation, I appreciate it. What was I about to do? I swear I was about to click something. I went to the Streamlabs screen so I could do something and then I was like, huh? I guess what I was saying is that technically that fountain right there is a 3rd type, but I don't want to use that one for the build. Hi Sophia, welcome in. And hello Angel, welcome as well. I'm curious though, I'm gonna check the poll. So most of you like the normal fountain. It says 75% of you have voted for the normal fountain so far, and it actually just changed. 80% of you have voted for the normal fountain, and 20% have voted for the outdoor bath. I'm saving that part for later, so just if you still want to vote, you absolutely can. It's gonna be there for a little bit longer. How are you guys? I hope everybody's weekend was good. I'm gonna go ahead and add on the code cover, by the way. If you're watching this and you've never seen it before, it's just this silly goofy picture that I use to cover codes when I use them, so that way I'm not like unintentionally exposing them. But if I don't want, you don't want to become a baddie? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to be a baddie? It's free. It's free real estate. Okay. I am faster to get Discord pulled up on my phone, so I'm getting the code for the treasure island right now. Where is it? Okay. I am almost ready. Okay. I'm gonna start out with the one that I normally go to because I have the option for more than one right now. And then if for some reason it doesn't have what I need, then I'll go to one of the others, but I don't think this should be an issue.
So when can we expect your next payment? I loaned you 40k to open this cafe. Stop dodging my vols.
How much money do you think I make, debt collector? I can't give you that right now. Leave me alone. I'm gonna send Tom Nook after you if you don't stop. Also, it went through, by the way, so let me take the scary cover off. Thank you for the donation. I think that might be Mountain Dew lurking in the abyss, so... Hello. ASMR. I feel like the mic would be good for ASMR. And if that is Mountain Dew and not a debt collector, did you see my new tattoo? It's in the shedding stage right now because it's getting all the old skin off and it's really itchy. In fact, I think I still have the pictures of it that I took. And I think I left them on Streamlabs. Yeah, they're still on Streamlabs, I think. Yep. I don't remember which ones are which though, because I literally have them labeled as things like image whatever number, and then like image this other number. I never label them, and then a lot of times I forget to take stuff like that off, so then like Streamlabs slowly but surely gets like a list of random crap that I have left on there. I don't think I'm going to focus on crafting supplies either right now, just because I've crafted a handful of stuff already and I still got materials left. And I feel like it would be kind of a waste of space in my pockets if I went ahead and I did that right now. Plus, it's super easy to find it. Like, whenever I get here, it's
Tom
always...
Nook.
Oh.
Yeah, Tom is a friend of ours. He turned you in for a cash reward. We don't want to take this to court.
Not the betrayal! Freaking rude. Tom Nook, I'm just not gonna pay you my loans either, because clearly you're not a good friend. You ratted me out. So you know what? I'm gonna start ratting you out to the Animal Crossing FBI for this mistreatment, okay? Thank you for the donation, though. I appreciate it. Where was I gonna go? I did that thing where it's like I get so caught up in whatever I'm saying that I just start running around in the game while I'm talking. These cloths, I think, can technically be customized. I don't remember if I paid off the thing with Reese and Harvey, but that's another thing that can be fixed. It's not an issue. I did the photography part as far as I remember, so I'll go ahead and I'll get like a few of these. Thank you for being a member for 39 months. That is so much. Thank you. Top 10 anime Animal Crossing betrayals, Tom Nook. Literally. If I could pin that, I would. Thank you, Angel. Thank you for the donation.
Angel,
I appreciate you.
Gamer donated $2.50 through Super Chat.
You guys are being nice to me today. Thank you. What was I gonna say? There's something else I was gonna bring up. Oh yeah, completely different note, but I've been trying to make a conscious effort IRL to start like in like small ways, because I do not have a lot of physical strength whatsoever. In small ways, trying to work out a little bit more, because I hit a point the other day. I'm just running around while I look for stuff. But I hit a point the other day where I was like, okay, I am so genuinely fed up with how weak my upper arms feel. It makes me mad. So I'm trying to slowly but surely build up strength in my arms. So that's been a fun journey. And I also learned that my form for push-ups is not correct, so that was also a fun journey. Well, maybe I should get some spare log steaks while I'm here. I have the recipe and the materials, but like, why not grab some free ones? I'm just saying. 2.5 years for Mountain Dew, by the way. Mountain Dew, I believe, was one of the first 5 people to ever buy a membership on my channel. I feel like I remember him and Kairisi both getting one around the same time, but I cannot for the life of me remember who did it first. In my defense, that was years ago. In fact, I started my channel, I didn't start streaming until later in the year, but I started my channel when I was 18, and I started streaming when I was 19. And it took me about a year to get monetized. Because like it took me a year to reached the requirements, and then I got monetized right after that. So I feel like I had to have been like 20. I had to have been like 20 when I got monetized. And I'm 23 now. I'll be 24 in 5 months. Ew. That freaks me out. My age is sounding a little bit too serious now, and it freaks me out. Help. I'm almost halfway into my 20s, and it freaks me out. Somebody help. Okay, I'm not finding as much of what I want, but I'm gonna keep looking just in case I come across something. 3.5 years. Yeah, you've been around for literally like forever. Like you were here even like well before I got monetized. You're an elder in the community, if you will. You even knew me before I started doing content because I started modding for Ash like a really long time ago. You're so real for that. Okay, I'm not seeing a whole lot of what I want, but it's okay. It's not a huge deal. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not skipping past anything that I might end up wanting. Ooh, okay, so I do want to get just a couple of roses, not a ton, just like a few, so I can use these specifically to like place on the table as plants to like, you know, decorate it a little bit. But I can't tell if I want to use like these dark purple roses or like even the black roses maybe. I guess technically red roses would work too. The song Coffee is kind of a sad song, and I feel like a darker colored rose would almost be more appropriate, wouldn't you think? Math isn't nothing. I mean, I've been trolling since Ashlyn streams. That was like 5 years ago. Yeah, I have many old memories of that. Oh, Saturn, for a second, it didn't register that you were saying the lyrics. And I thought you were just saying, let's not do coffee. Like you were telling me to not do that build. I was like, okay, damn. But why? Welcome to the stream. But really though, wouldn't that make sense? Like it's sad. I feel like it should be one of these. Very random, but if you had to create your own award, what would it be? The award for having... No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna... No. Hello, Coffee Crisp. Welcome. Let's not do coffee. Yeah. Oh, there's somebody on their way here. We're gonna hang out. Oh, wait, I'm gonna check the poll. Okay, so the outdoor bath option is catching up. Earlier, it was like a lot more of like a landslide, and outdoor bath is slowly creeping up. So maybe by the time I go and do it, outdoor bath might be in the lead. We'll see. If you played musical chairs with those chairs, they will step all over your plants. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I can live with that. Don't make me make coffee at like 7 p.m. Oh, I've done that. I used to do that, especially in the earlier stages of my channel, when I would like drink copious amounts of caffeine in the evening just so I could have the energy to go and record something, which I shouldn't have done. It's not healthy. Don't do that. I'm drinking Red Bull right now. I haven't had a Red Bull in a really long time, but I heard that they make like really unique flavors aside from the standard flavor. Is that true? I haven't tried them. My typical caffeine consumption is just coffee and then Dr. Pepper. Though whenever I get Polar Pops from Circle K, I get like the really big cup and I make it like either Dr. Pepper or I make it half Mountain Dew and pink lemonade, which sounds very weird, but I swear it's good. Apparently it gives you wings. I'm like the bird, I wanna fly away. I'm drinking a rain. What's that? I wanna know too. I went ahead and I grabbed the black roses because I felt like it was very fitting. No, I could have easily just grabbed these, but I didn't think of that. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Fine. I'll do this too. I'm probably gonna have to go to a different treasure island at this point because I didn't find everything that I wanted, but it's okay. I feel like my main thing is needing like the coffee cup item, but I don't remember if I have that. I can always just go back and check my catalog. Rains are bitter for me. Are they for you? I don't know what it is. I'm new here. Hi, everyone. Hello, V. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the community, by the way. How are you? Does it depend on the flavor? The blueberry one is so good, or the orange creamsicle? But what is it? I feel so out of the loop. Oh, and I know nobody asked, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I still have not finished that big bag of M&Ms. They're good until next year, so I have time, but there's a lot of them. It's an energy drink that's supposed to be a healthier option. Oh. Hi, hello, V. Welcome in. Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say hi, C. Charlotte just looked over at my iPad because that's what I'm watching. The stream, when she loudly says, "What's that?" That's so cute. Hi, Charlotte, if you can hear me. I hope that's not weird that I'm talking to your child through the screen. If you want me to stop, tell me, please. Mountain Dew just sent me something. I'm assuming it's whatever this rain drink is. Oh. I like the logo on it. It reminds me of Clash Royale. Yeah, I've tried the kiwi one. It was good, but really bitter. I feel like kiwis are like supposed to be tart though. Red Bull has a winter edition iced vanilla berry. How do you ice a vanilla berry? And what is a vanilla berry? I want one. I'd eat that. So if you weren't here earlier, to make it short and sweet, what I've done so far, I cleared the area to make it entirely flat. I'm gonna nitpick this area a lot today. Crafted a handful of things. I was supposed to get a bit more whenever I was there, but I didn't find as much as I wanted. I'm gonna make a pit stop by the plaza just while I'm over here and then see if I have the coffee cup item cataloged because I really need it. And if not, then I will make it work otherwise. It's not natural flavored energy drinks. I'm just like mocking it in a way because like it's the same thing how if you go to like any given grocery store that has like a hygiene section and you look at the names of the men's items, it'll say things like glacier or manly waterfall or something like that. Like I know it's not real. Try the orange dreamsicle Saturn. It's like the orange ice cream pop. I thought that said orange ice cream poop. I hope there aren't any natural orange flavors in it. I'm allergic to oranges. Oh, okay. Well, then definitely be careful, please. We don't need you having an allergic reaction. She said hi and gave you a wave. He's so cute. Okay, I don't have it cataloged, but it's okay. There is other things to do anyways. Like there's a lot that goes into it just aside from coffee cups. So that is not a big deal and that will not stop us today. And I also have the little mobile thing for custom designs where I can go and I can search custom designs through there. So that's not a huge deal either. I'm so mad at oranges, look so good. I hate trying to peel them though and then like pulling the little wand part out. It's just, I hate to have to like shove my finger in the orange to pull it out. Yes, queen. Touch toes. Hot to go. Angel, that made me think of the part of the duck song that was like, waddle, waddle to the very next day, bump, 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 ba-dum. I'm sorry if I put that in anyone's heads. You can block me now after that if you have to. It's okay. I understand. They have a pineapple SpongeBob SquarePants energy drink also. I need that one immediately. Right now. I do. Okay. I got some bookshelves. So I also want to have like a little like mini library spot included with it. So first and foremost, now I need to... I told you guys I was going to be annoying about this today. I'm taking my time because I'm only working on this one area today and that's it. I'm allergic to the pulp inside them, but I just avoid oranges altogether for safety. I feel like that's probably a good idea, honestly. I would too. That's me with my shellfish allergy, which I know isn't the same thing. It's shrimp that's the main problem, but I just avoid all of it altogether because I'm not trying to mess with that. Hello, Sedef, welcome in. I'll be your beat. No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so for the ground, technically I feel like I could use the terracotta that comes with the terraforming. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put in like brown tile and see what we can find. I feel like using different brown tones will probably be a good idea. There's also, I believe, some kind of like brown wooden flooring that the terraforming comes with. We'll see. Is this your last area you need to do and then get peaches? Not exactly. There's like miscellaneous, like slightly empty gaps in between. So I've got to like fill that in somehow. So that kind of has a little empty gaps in between them. And I'm thinking if I did that, and you know how when you use the pathing, you can round the corners? I feel like that could look good and you can kind of see the grass poke through just a little bit. I feel like that would be cute. I'm thinking it's either going to be like something like this or what the terraforming comes with. This is definitely a good contender though, so I'm gonna save that. Oh, by the way, I'm looking to end that poll soon, so if you did want to vote and you haven't already, this would be a good time. Just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything, I'm gonna keep looking. Never mind, no I'm not, because there's like nothing else. Okay. Ew, I still have the yellowy grass. Forgot about that. All right. I'm getting ready to place the pathing, but the yellowy grass is bothering me, so we've gotta get rid of it because nobody likes the pee-pee grass. Nobody does. Welcome back, Angel. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't see what your last message was. Also, hey Saturn, how are you feeling, by the way, after the thing that happened? You don't have to get into that in the chat unless you just feel like it, but I wanted to ask. Let's just go sometime in like mid-August. The duck song. Apparently there's a part 2 that I don't remember, kind of don't remember it. I thought it just continued the whole same vibe of like when the duck walked up to the lemonade stand. No, apparently the duck in part 2 walks up to the corner store, and that just sounds a little bit too modern for me. I just heard all over and I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Do you feel like you'll be up for Mario Party tomorrow? If not, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to ask because I know you wanted to play. All the adrenaline from it is gone, so I'm just in pain. I'm physically cringing thinking about it. I'm so sorry. Like, genuinely. Every time I think about that, like, I feel like I physically recoil a little bit. I'm so sorry. Like, I cannot say that enough. My birthday's in exactly 2 months until my 36th birthday. Don't have any plans yet, but as of now, I'm craving steak, so I'll probably go get steak for my birthday until I change my mind. I wish that I liked steak. I'm the only child that my mother birthed that doesn't like steak. And it makes her mad. She tried so hard when I was a kid to get me to like it, and I just don't. Not that that was what that was about, but I think you should get that steak. If that's what you want on your birthday, you absolutely should. Like, I feel like if there's any day of the year where you're gonna get like a little treat for yourself, it needs to be whenever it's your birthday. Yeah, I have pictures, but they make me gag, so I haven't sent them. I want to see. If you're not comfortable sharing that, though, that's a completely different subject. Don't worry about it. But I am very curious now. You don't have to, though. Hello, Dustin. Welcome in. Saturn, did it give you some new fun ideas? Give me steak. I wish that I liked steak, but I don't. It grosses me out. It's not even about the flavor, because the flavor is typically fine, but the texture of chewing up steak makes me want to hurl. One of these days, I'm going to have to convince one or two of my mods to help me come get rid of these excess flowers because they're driving me up the wall. Very annoying. Oh. It looks like Ashlyn just went live. It says, Fairy Queens is stupid. Okay. Just, her title's out of context. I've never had steak. Why not? Can we do a Mario Party on Wednesday, perhaps? I don't want to dip halfway because my head hurts. No, you're fine. We can do that. I remember you were talking about like Tuesday or Wednesday originally anyways. I solved world hunger, but then I forgot. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes I figure out how to build really cool things and then I forget them. I hate steak and red meat. Dustin is a vegetarian. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna try something as a little sample idea. I'm gonna end the poll now so I can start a new one. My sample idea being, I'm gonna make a little square of some of the pathing and then put a table on top of it. And then you tell me what you think looks best under the tables. Well, actually, I need the square to be a little bit wider so that way there's stuff all around it, because that's probably not going to be big enough. But that will be square number 1. So this one, again, on the left, number 1. And then the other one will be sample number 2. Let's go mod for Ashlyn, so goodbye now. Enjoy the stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm confused. I think she changed her start time. I start at 5. So I'm always late now and I feel bad. I'm sorry. And then this one on the right is gonna be number 2. Really? I didn't realize that she changed hers officially to 5. Oops. Oh, I almost changed the pinned message too while I was at it. That would have been lovely. So I'm often double modding, but most of the time I don't mind it. It's okay. I just didn't realize she made that official. Anyways, which one? It's been a while that it's been 5, I think. I don't remember. I thought for a while it was like, some days it was 3 and then some days it was at 7. All right, poll should pop up in just a moment. There. In the meantime, while I let you guys look at that, I'm gonna go ahead and craft a couple more things and get some stuff out. I want steak from Montana's. I only say this, it's a chain all over Canada. I've never heard of there. We know it's Ash, she can make up her mind. Well, either way, as long as nothing silly goofy happens with my schedule, I should be there. I will just be, unfortunately, late. Ooh, maybe I could include one of these. I don't remember if you can customize the pergolas. I feel like if you do, it probably has to be with Reese and Cyrus. I'm gonna feel like that could be fun. I think I hear the cat outside the door, but I'm not sure if I'm just like hearing things or not. I love how I clicked customize and not craft. Luna, are you waiting to come in here? I think I was just hearing things. Wait, no, I'm not. I just heard her again. Baby! Here. Come in here, you have to say hello to everyone. Never mind, now she's avoiding me like the plague, but I let her in here. How's already 2 weeks of 2024 left? I don't know, but time is really freaking me out the more I age. Oh, and also, which one won? The normal fountain, okay. So what does that require? Drinking fountain first. I love how I needed iron nuggets and I didn't even grab them. Oh, wait, do I have a spare one already made that I can just change that? No, okay. It was the other kind of fountain. Never mind. How's your tattoo healing? It's at the stage where it's shedding skin like a snake because it's trying to heal. And it's very itchy. Like, I said this earlier, but I'm not going to show you because that would be, like, very inappropriate. But if I were to, like, lift my shirt and, like, look in there, there would be skin pieces on my clothes from the tattoo. And it's not fun. In fact, as we speak, it's really itchy and I wish I could scratch it. I saw this girl on TikTok showcasing hers, and she decided to pull the skin pieces that were coming off, and it pulled out a bunch of the ink. I think I would just cry at that point if that was me, because it's like, that's like peeling off money essentially, because you put in good amounts of money usually for a tattoo. In fact, I would be alarmed if I got a tattoo and it was cheap, because I feel like a lot of time, in most scenarios, the work is better if you're paying more. Also, Luna's on the chair now. Here. I'll go to just chatting. Come here, baby. Gotta be up here. You have to say hello. Hey, hi. I've heard of people trying to sue tattoo artists when they peel off the tattoo on accident, even though there are waivers. Yeah, there literally are waivers. I signed mine before I was even able to lay in the chair. I hate having an itch that I can't itch. I know, it's the worst. The purse, oh my gosh, is it that loud? Baby. She says like the stream or she'll poop in your shoes. Okay, there we go. I didn't even grab customization kits. I love being all over the place. I'm sorry. Hello, Mess, and hello, Sam. Welcome in. She looks like my goddess from years ago. Oh, did you have a gray tabby too? Would die for her? I would too. She's like, no more purrs unless you pay me, right? To give a little recap, by the way, before I do this, since I forgot to grab the customization kits, if you didn't see the options for the poll, this is what they look like. Give you a second. The tables are there to give you reference for how furniture could look on it. She's one of those cats where if you even just shake her favorite treats one time and she's across the house, she'll hear it and come running and do any cute thing she can just to get it. But oftentimes, if I don't give it to her fast enough for her liking, she gets really mad. There. Now I'm better prepared. I'm sorry. So there's like the brown version. That to me honestly looks kind of rusty. My kitties do that too. My dad always gives them night treats and they're stuck to the routine now. And she's used to morning treats as well. So whenever I come back with a cup of coffee in my room, she just goes Meow, and sings the praises of her people until I give her a treat. I don't know if I like this, because that just looks like rust, doesn't it? Please tell me that's not just me. It looks rusty. I don't know, maybe it'll look better on the ground. I just feel like it looks like rust. Like those Meow Mix ads. I used to get, it's not the same thing, but I used to get bombarded with these cat treat ads that were like, deliciously delicable delectables. And I was like so angry because it was the only ad I got for like a month. Looks like pretty terracotta tiles to me. Maybe it's because I can see the texture up closer, but as long as it doesn't look like rust to you guys, that's honestly the main thing. I need to get more done, so that pole didn't stay up as long as the others, but it's okay. Actually, yeah, I do need to go over this first and then add the other part. I keep clicking the wrong thing. I need to make it grass again because if I put that slightly transparent one on top of it, it's literally just gonna layer them. I've done it before by accident. Why did I think Annalise's net was like one of you guys and you were on my island somehow? I'm not gonna have it like fully cover everything. I want to leave a tiny bit on the edges so I can put some plants, but it's gonna cover a lot of the space. And now that I'm thinking about it, I am really glad that this option won. I like how the grass peeks through just a little bit. It'll look kind of funny until I filled out more of it, so sorry. Oh, by the way, if you guys have had dinner, what did you have for dinner? Because I'm eating my mom's leftovers from last night. Don't worry, she said I could. I'm not just like eating her food. That would be mean. That's something that is so annoying whenever you're saving leftovers for something and then somebody else eats it without your permission. But don't worry, she said I could have it. It's buffalo mac and cheese, which I've never tried before, but it sounds delicious. It's a little bit too close to the edge. Maybe this little corner right here can be the little reading nook that you can have for your coffee. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Because it's oddly shaped. And then like the ordering area could be off to the side right here. And the main dining / sitting area could be right in the middle. In my head, I feel like that makes sense. I've not had dinner yet. I haven't either, but I'll eat after the stream. Enchilada soup is what I had for dinner. Ooh. I like enchiladas and I like soup. I feel like I would like that. This annoys me that I can't put something on that corner, so I'm gonna have to put a piece of furniture there because I'm gonna get really mad. Same thing for right here. It's okay, I'll find something. Scratch what I said about leaving space on the edges because now it's gonna look really stupid having only like smaller amounts of stripes. We're covering all of it. Really wish we could delete a custom design without leaving it white marks everywhere and then you have to kick it or put a new custom design over it. There's like a lot of miscellaneous small details like that that I feel like will probably get overlooked realistically for the next game. I mean, you never know. Nintendo could surprise us, but I feel like if there's going to be anything that they update or change or improve in some way, it's probably going to be bigger, more noticeable things. I want Chili's chicken enchiladas soup right now. Saturn, I have seen so many TikToks about these Chili's triple dippers, and I have no idea what it is. I've never had it, but I hear so much about it. What is it? I love how this sounds like an interrogation. I see that person on my TikTok For You page all the time that'll hold up like a Pokemon card or something and be like, the cards say that your best friend wants to go to Chili's and get triple dippers with you. Yeah, because Chili's is putting all their profits into advertising right now so they don't go out of business. Were they like starting that process? I mean, I guess so. That's probably what you're implying. Damn, that sucks. The Chili's triple dipper though, whatever it is, sounds like it's scrumdiddlyumptious. I had Chipotle tacos for lunch, but I have not had dinner yet. Part of me is hoping that there's like some kind of like chicken situation involved in the mac and cheese that my mom has for me. But like on the side, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it being mixed in. But if not, I just like macaroni and cheese as is, so I will happily just eat that. Luna Petunia. Air jail immediately. She was just scratching my gaming chair. Air jail right now. The triple dipper is a set of 3 items on the appetizer menu. Basically, you get a mini selection of 3 choices of appetizers on one plate. I would love that. I like sauce a lot. I'm a huge condiment person. I'd probably like that. They've been doing it for months now. I feel like that would explain why I've been seeing, I mean, maybe it's just because I liked one that I thought it was funny. It's probably because of the algorithm, but I feel like I've seen more Chili's TikToks than I ever have before in my life. Like, I wonder if like part of it is promoting like general posts that are about Chili's. Wasn't Red Lobster about to go out of business too, and then like somebody else stepped in for the business and basically saved them? I do the air gel with my cat too. It's so expensive now, so be prepared. It's worth the money, but it's not cheap. I went to Chili's like once in the past and then I didn't go back. Not because anything was wrong with it whatsoever. It's just not somewhere that I go often. Clearly. But it was good from what I remember. If you had to think about it, like just off the top of your head, what would you say is like a super commonly ordered item aside from the triple dipper? Would I recommend doing the triple dipper or the 3 for me if you're gonna get lunch? Don't just order off the regular menu. I think I was like a literal child whenever I went that one time, so I really don't remember much of what's on the menu at all. We had a Chili's in my town and we would do car washes for my theater there. I remember people doing car washes all the time in public like that. Like people would like do that to raise money for whatever it is they need to raise money for. And I feel like I never see that anymore. And I feel like it's because of like the increase in random car washes, at least here, because I feel like in like the last 10 years or so, there's been like a huge surge in car washes that have been built. So then like people see it as not being as useful trying to do it to save money, you know? Hey, sorry, I'm like, you're good, Max. It's okay. Welcome to the stream. Triple dipper is 100% the most popular. The burgers are probably the second most popular, and the chicken bacon ranch quesadillas are also popular. All of that sounds very good. I'm sure you know this about me because I've talked about it before. I'm very picky texture-wise with cheeseburgers, but like I do like them. And I don't know what my problem is, but for the past several days, I've been craving them so bad. Not necessarily the ones from Chili's, because again, I have like not very many memories of the specifics there. But specifically, I want the Whataburger jalapeno cheeseburger. It's so bad. I love to yap about my job. I love to listen to you yap about your job. So we're all good. I think Luna wants to be let out, so hold on, sorry. Oop. What did I just hit? Not me. There we go. Hi, Megs. I'm sorry, you. Oh my gosh. Around here, Dollar General have been popping up. We don't have enough Dollar Generals. We have a good amount of like other dollar stores like Family Dollars or Dollar Tree, but we do not have enough Dollar Generals. Like I say that because I prefer it. At least in my area, Dollar Generals tend to have better variety of items just as a whole, of like anything. Most Chili's locations are super good with the cooking process of the food. There are only a few bad restaurants around now. The one that I went to, I think, wasn't even in my area. Like, I vaguely remember being a kid and we were, like, traveling to see family, friends or something. And it was just what was in the area, so we went. I can't honestly recommend any of the burgers, so I just don't like burgers and have never tried any of the ones on our menu outside of the sliders. I feel like sliders I don't even necessarily like. Like if I am gonna eat one, I'll just get like whatever normally sized one from whatever the location is. Oh, okay. Okay, queen. I was trying to put it right here, not go up and down the ladder. I literally think I have Chili's autism. I mean, as long as it makes you happy, then that's what counts. That is the sole thing that counts here. Dollar stores can't be called dollar stores anymore. You're right, though. You're so right. The sliders at Chili's are good. I love them. I haven't tried them. In the small town near me, there's a Dollar General and a Big Lots, another smaller dollar store in the span of miles. Sorry, there's a hair in my eye. I didn't realize it, but like, you know how stores like TJ Maxx or Ross, like they take like the overflow stock from all these other brands and stores, and there's basically just like a liquidation store. Well, that's technically what I was gonna say, is I didn't realize that they counted as a liquidation store. I just thought that they were like random retail stores that bought off of other companies. And then I was like, oh wait, that literally just means that it's a liquidation store. Can this hair stop tickling me? Stop. Leave me alone. Oh, Jessica Skies, welcome in. Hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. No, sounds good right now, a hot fudge sundae. Wait, never mind. Completely scratched that. I was gonna say something and then I realized that it was incorrect, so ignore me. Ignore what I said, please. Since I got the pathing out of the way, the edging can't be perfect, and I'm sorry. It's gonna look funny on the corners. But it's okay. It happens. Let me... Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna put this down in the crafting table in the storage area. I'm gonna say, hi, I'm here. Hello, Lily. Welcome in. Yes, there is room. Don't be a hater, Animal Crossing. We don't like haters in this household. Okay. Or then I already have furniture out. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna start from the left corner where I said I was gonna put the little library spot. And I'll go from there. Just, I need to be able to adjust it. I'm gonna like push it around at a couple of different angles and see what looks good. That's something that's annoying about Animal Crossing, by the way. You can hold it down just barely long enough to push or pull at once, especially if you're pushing it, and then it keeps going anyways. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? I feel you on the hair thing. There's some days I just want to shave it all off because it gets in the way, right? Or just like wear a bald cap for the day or something. That's not what I said to do, and that made me so mad. I hate when it does that. This might be ugly, but I'm just trying to do something. Okay, yeah, that's ugly, so we'll do something else. It's fine. Fine. So today I helped my friend and I start baking cookies. We made 2 different types of cookies today and prepared for tomorrow. In total, she's making 9 different types of cookies, 3 double batches of each kind. I feel like I would get unnecessarily stressed over that in the sense of like feeling like a need to make it all perfect somehow. And then it would ruin the experience because I would be so insistent on making it perfect. Well, no, I don't want to put that there because then you can't see this part. I'll put something else in that corner. Told you guys I was going to be very nitpicky about it. And we still have a good chunk of the stream left, so it's okay. I would be going a little faster if I was running out of time. pathing's gonna be a little imperfect no matter what I do, and at this point, I just accept it. But it's okay, because nobody's perfect. Gotta work it again and again till I get it right. You know what, I'm gonna scoot over here just barely and see if it lets me place it like that. Oh yeah, Meg's been baking cookies. We call it cookie week. I just stand by the oven and scoop out cookies and bake them off. She makes the batter. Some cookies are sliced and bake. They are my favorite. She makes the batter and rolls them. You know the kind that like are just like in a tube from the store? Not a tube, that's a different kind of thing. That are in like it's like those Pillsbury sugar cookies that have the shapes on them. And there's different ones depending on what holiday it is. I love those. You know, I like this little corner. There's still room to walk. Obviously, you can tell it's a reading nook, and there's a good amount of spots, because technically, like, 3 people can sit on these benches at once, and then there's 2 chairs, so... I feel like I'm gonna leave that for now. If I feel like changing it later, I will, but I need to work on something else, too, so... Let's start setting up over here, because this is where I want to put the register at. What do I have off the top of my head? Hello, Biscuit! Welcome in! Yeah, the little red heels. I didn't wear those at first, but then I randomly found them and I was like, oh, these are perfect. Ooh, I still haven't used the pergola. First and foremost, I'm gonna check, do I have a cash register? I found you unrecommended? Welcome in! Welcome to the stream, how are you? This is my Chappell Roan themed island, specifically catered to her album Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess. And this area is supposed to be for coffee. I haven't done a lot yet just because I was doing other things first to like prep the area. And I'm also just being very nitpicky, but it's fine. Wait, what were you trying to say, Lily? I saw your other messages. And then you said it almost sounded offensive if I didn't catch my mistake with spelling ad with no... Yeah, like, I'm confused as to what you were trying to say. Oh, hello, Captain Content. Welcome in. I said that separately because for a second I thought you were somebody else for a brief moment. But either way, welcome in. I'm sorry. I goofed. I do that sometimes. I love how you look through all my stuff and I just casually have a urinal, right? We all need a spare urinal sometimes. Okay. I swear I thought I had a register. Do I not? Ooh, and I could easily make this like a customer service phone. I might be able to customize that too, but even if I can't, you know what? It's fine. Do I have a cash register or not? Because if I don't, I need to go find one. You know, I'm pretty positive that the treasure island I like to go to does have them. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because I don't think I need this anymore for anything. I'll check the catalog again. And if I don't find it there, I'll go back to the treasure island. I spelled ad like A when making a message insulting the advertisement. Were you born a male? No, but even if I was, that would not be a bad thing. And I know that you're just here to try and make fun of me. So, get out of here. It is so hot in here. I'm turning the fan on. Hold on. feel like I had one at one point, so this shouldn't be an issue to get it from the catalog. I just don't remember what kind it is, so I swear I feel like there's a couple of them. I swear, if they don't let me order it from the catalog just because it's the fireworks event today, I'm gonna lose it. Let me see, it should be there. Okay, never mind. I guess I didn't have one, but again, it's okay. Not a huge deal. I'm looking for 30 seconds to feed my cats by bat. No, you're fine. It's just people thinking they're being hilarious, being like that. And all I really have to say is, even if I was born male, even if I was transgender, there is nothing wrong with being transgender. I love transgender people. They're amazing. They're beautiful. They're valid. So even if I was, that would not be a bad thing, and I do not take that as an insult. People just love to try and harass other people because they have nothing better to do with their lives. Welcome back, Allie. However, my closing statement is just that we should move on now because I don't want to give them any more attention. Just wanted to say my piece on that. I'm putting this away though because I'm gonna need a little bit of extra space whenever I go to the TI in case I find a couple of other things that I need. Yeah, we can move on now. I made that statement anyways for a moment because it was important to mention. I'm also just gonna leave the rest there because I don't think I'm gonna need much else other than that. Like, I'm mainly going for the cash register, and then if I find something else that I missed from earlier, then I'll do that. I know earlier I didn't find much of what I wanted, but I do know that that one island has cash registers, and that's the main thing that I need, so I'll just do that. There, okay. I clicked something and then it covered the chat. I couldn't see. There, not. Let's move on. Yeah, let's move on. Those people just like attention via harassment. Pretty sad if you ask me. Okay, where is the code cover picture? Code cover. Okay, there it is. Charlie and I just made Grinch cookies. I want to see. Put them in the food channel on Discord. I don't remember the code from earlier, so I'm gonna go pull that up now. Sorry, I was also responding to my mods talking about something. Now I'm getting the code. I love this image. Shiver made the edit years ago, and then I just put some text on it. I just made it the designated cover photo for any given game that I play ever. What's your favorite kind of cookie? I would say snickerdoodle, but I like a lot of others as well. was told once that the photo that I used for the code cover is kind of a jump scare. And so occasionally I feel like I have to warn people because I've watched like the view count while I was live. And the second that I put it on without warning people, like immediately like up to like 5 people leave at once. And I'm like, sorry. Lily, we asked you to please stop acknowledging it. I've said my piece on the subject, and at this point, they're just fishing for attention, so let's please stop. Oh, there. Hello, Alan. Welcome in. Wait, you sent a picture of the cookies? I want to see. Okay. Discord is not currently open on my computer. I apologize. They look good. I want to try them. I love those kinds of little sugar cookies that you just like put on the pan. So good. And yeah, welcome in, Alan. Oh, by the way, this is specifically geared towards Saturn and Alan, because I know that obviously you both have experience with Wizard 101. Have you guys been playing it all lately? Because like I got back into it again a while ago, like earlier in the year, and then I just kind of stopped. Like I feel like it's not a dead game per se, but I feel like the amount of players feels like it's lowering and lowering and lowering as time goes on now. Like I feel like it's slowly but surely losing its popularity. And I believe it's somewhere on this side. I just don't remember which exact row it is. Absolutely not. Don't get into it until they fix their shit. Yeah. I haven't been playing. I was part of the group that lost interest again. I wanted to get back into it again. It's a train wreck and should not be interacted with due to the allegations against the team. Is there any way that I don't know if you still have the link or not about that, but if there's a link you have about it, if you could show Allie. If not, I can try to find it. Just because while I love the game, you definitely have a point. And getting back into it should be put off for the time being, in my opinion. It's somewhere on the right side. I just don't remember where exactly. Forgive me, but like I know it's here. Please send if you can. I haven't heard anything. Okay. One of us probably will, depending on who's able to do it first. Yes, welcome in. I love all the beautiful colors of the garden. Thank you. I've never heard of Wizard 101 until I saw you play it. Could be a little louder. It's nice. Is it too quiet for everybody else? Because I can turn it up a little bit. I'm not going to go by a lot, though, because I don't want it to be obnoxious. Hold on. Okay. I turned it up like a tiny little bit. I just don't want it to be blaring in anyone's ears. Scratch my last statement about it. I don't have the link, but it's on Twitter. Okay. I could probably find it then. Somewhere over here, and I know it is. I just don't remember which row. I'm sorry. If I'm genuinely wrong, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Hold on a second, please. Mods, I sent y'all a message when you have the chance. It might just be up here somewhere. I keep thinking that these are trash cans, like fancy looking trash cans. As far as Wizard 101, I'm stuck. I need to upgrade my stats and get more up-to-date gear. I haven't updated anything on there in a while. Okay, I guess I might have been wrong, but you know what? It is okay, because there's other things on that build that I need to take care of. Ooh, wait, these look kind of pretty. I'm gonna include some of these too. See, that was another good reason why I stopped by. What are the creepy elephants? They're just like these big blow-up elephants. That's cool. Wait, what was that? Also, hello, Crowley. Welcome in. I actually moderate for an LGBT Animal Crossing Discord server. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, they're like these giant blob elephants. I feel like they honestly look like these big cartoon ones. Okay, yeah, I guess I might have been thinking of a different treasure island. Wow, I apologize. I really thought I was right about that, but you know what? It's okay. Not that deep. It's just Animal Crossing. Let's go back around and I'll leave. And let's see how much time do I have left. It says I've been live for 84 minutes. I've got like a little over 30 minutes left, so I've got other stuff to do today still too. Hello, Orchid Angel, welcome in. What was that thing? Wait, what did you say, Sedef? I never use those big elephants ever. If I don't, if there would be a theme I will need it for. I think I've used it like once, maybe twice, but even that's pushing it. Saturn, in my head, I read that in that TikTok audio that's just like where someone says, I'd like to check in, please. Oh my God, where did you come from? I say TikTok audio because I'm sure it's from something that actually has a name. I just don't know what that something is. That's me whenever I see, yeah, it's a dodo bird. That's me whenever I see Crow or Nick outside of our group chat. It's just me in general whenever I see random people from Ashland's community that aren't normally here, especially whenever it's the first time that they realize that I stream. Because like, it's weird for me because I'm so used to seeing them as a username next to my username as I'm modding. And then whenever I see them in my own chat, it's weird. But like weird in a good way, because of course I'm excited to see them. My hometown is obsessed with dodos for some reason. There's statues of them everywhere. Yeah, just some of the big NPCs in this game are dodo birds. You know what the audio is stuck in my head? I like my suitcase. I know exactly what that is. Like the pets, I need to go let them out of the cage in a little bit to feed and run them around. Okay. I have a little bit more to do on the build, but I'm gonna check really fast like you were saying, and then I need to plug my phone in, honestly. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place today. But it's okay though. We're good. Okay. Do 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 do. I turned up the volume so I was trying to see if I could hear them meow. Oh, cute! I love whenever kittens have little triangle tails like that. I'm sorry I can't pull up the video on my screen though. Yes, thank you, mods. This is the final time that I'll be getting up for something. I apologize. My phone is on like 6% and I didn't realize it. I was using it to communicate with the mods, so just give me a second. I won't go far for very long. As I was doing. Since I couldn't find what I wanted to find whenever I needed it, which is okay, There's still other things to do. We're just gonna focus on like the middle section instead. And then I still may end up rearranging some of the pathing afterwards to put some flowers down. I just realized I haven't put the cover back on my Switch. Well, part of it. Like the little thumb grip cover. I took it off whenever I was using Amiibos. Let's like a bit back on now because I've got everything that I need except for Peaches. Okay. Let's see, how many of those tables did I grab? I love how I'm like looking, and then I remembered that I put them all away. So just get them back out. I feel like I should have like a good handful. Of the pink pats you made. Thank you. I still need to adjust a couple of areas though, just because like it is like kind of wonky in some spots. Hope all is going well. I've been lurking for a while, eating some good leftovers now. Enjoy my rainy day. Hello, Rain. Welcome in. What are you having? I'm eating the buffalo mac and cheese later for dinner. Of all the beautiful flowers, which I can give to y'all. Thank you, Alan. That's sweet. Where was it? Oh, it was up here. Why am I looking down here? I think, isn't there different? Yeah, there's different ways you can sort it. I feel like I've always had it like whatever this is, and I'm kind of like anxious thinking about changing it. I could also always make like wooden tables too. We're just gonna try this like I was saying, and then see. Ignore these back here because those are gonna get removed whenever I'm done. Pink chair is cool. Wait, which one? Was it my storage? I kind of feel like I may end up needing to craft or get more of these, but there's easy ways to do that because I have it cataloged since I have it in my hands right here. Excuse me. I'm craving for a burger at Chili Saturn, but hard for me to choose. I was just saying for like the past several days, I've been wanting the jalapeno cheeseburger from Whataburger. It sounds delicious. Like I'm just in one of those moods where I'm just like craving it excessively. That one needs to be recustomized. Do I still have my customization kits? No, I don't have to grab those again too. Has a wooden frame and pink cushion. Okay, let me see, because I have to go back to my storage anyways. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Some leftovers my family gave me at least has some chicken, peas, pasta, side of bread and butter. Honestly, bread and butter of like any sort is always a very safe choice to me. And make sure that I get the customization kits first, and then I'll look for what you were talking about. You should. I can recommend one of our popular ones. I love how I crave Chili's whenever I'm not working. That sounds divine. Well, I worked at Bennigan's. I always made myself our grilled burgers. I have never heard of that place, but I'll have to look it up. Okay, I don't think I see what you're talking about for the furniture. Yeah, I don't think I see it. I might just be scrolling past it though. Oh, you should try the brisket burger. It's my dad's favorite. I also don't like brisket. We were talking about it earlier. I wish I liked brisket and I wish I liked steak, but I don't like either of those things. They gross me out. At the top, I probably just missed it then. I'm sorry. Restaurant industry can be pretty stressful. Oh, 100% I agree. I've worked in it as well. I agree. Wholeheartedly, I do. When I was working a hot shot seasonal. It wasn't, or... Which part was that a typo for? I clicked crafting instead of customize and I didn't even notice. I do that all the time. Like, tired or not, these options are so close together, like, and I'm just clicking fast sometimes, especially if I'm in the middle of talking about something, and then just absent-mindedly click it too fast and click the wrong thing. Thank you, Saturn. Fixing to show the little brother the menu, see what he wants at the same time next door, and I need to pick up a prescription at Walmart. I like going to Walmart. That sounds like such a random thing to say, but I feel like I enjoy it more than Target because Target just feels a little too expensive for me. Are these evenly spaced? Do we think this is even? So I can't tell. I might be overthinking it. I feel like the right side is less evenly distanced than the left side. What do we think? Should I change it? If I mean to try that mac and cheese meatloaf. Meatloaf is another food that I'm like incredibly picky about. Like it can be okay, but I'm very picky. Close enough. I found a recipe on Facebook for mac and cheese meatloaf casserole. It looked good. Oh, that's what that was about. Okay. My brain is like a normal person, but with the villain always fighting for controls fighting for control at the worst times. I can't speak today. Saying something like that, I feel like reminds me of that saying that people say where they're like, there's two wolves inside of me. One is blank and the other one's blank, whatever the description is. Sometimes I feel like it can be used in a very serious context, but other times I feel like it's used for goofy purposes. I feel like I should have grabbed more of these, but in my defense, I wasn't sure if I would use them, but it's okay, it's a start. I kind of want to line them all along the back. I feel like that would be pretty. I would just need an absurd amount of those things. And they aren't the only tables. Maybe I could put something else against those wooden partitions. I'm just not sure about what I want in particular. I'm trying to figure out if I can grab one at a time, but like I can't. Wait, never mind. Yes, I can. It's right there and I just wasn't seeing it. Love that for me. Need to turn the table. There we go. I really wish they would put all my prescriptions in one order so I don't have to make 3 or 4 trips because insurance is all screwy about payments. I was in this tattoo. It's doing good. It's just, you know, at like the stage where it's like, it gets all itchy because the skin is trying to, like the skin that died in the tattoo process is shedding. Yeah, it's at the really gross stage where the shedding skin is like getting all over the inside of my clothes. I'm okay though. Itchy. Okay, so all 3 have a flower on them, and then I still haven't placed the log stakes. Part of me kind of wants to put one of the lounges right here, maybe even 2, but then again, if I put them like this way, like this, it's gonna block it off. It'll block it off unless I move this bench. I'll try it and see how it looked, and then if it looks ridiculous, then I'll just put it back how it was. Actually, wait. Is there any other color palette I can customize that into? Yeah, I don't have a single tattoo. I'm gonna get the little baby furs out. Lurk. No worries, Alan. Hope you enjoy your lurk. Basically, long story short, with the tattoo, any given tattoo, once the wound aspect of it has healed, the top layer of skin has to shed since all those skin cells died during the tattoo process. And so like you just like shed flakes of skin off like you would a sunburn. Oh, Tad is short for tattoo, and then baby furs is like a nickname for the kittens that Alan has. That's the darkest it'll go. And then for the pillow, I'm also going to lurk since it's calmed down. I'll be watching though. No worries, Saturn. Hope you enjoy your lurk. I also know that you mod for more than one person, so you're completely fine. Just out of curiosity, I wonder how this is gonna look whenever I actually put it down. If it ends up being weird, then I'll go back to how it was before, being plain. My tat wasn't too itchy, but I babied it. I baby mine as well, and aside from like the itching, I generally am very lucky with the healing process, and they heal pretty fast and pretty well. They're just areas that are like fully colored in with the ink that are like solid black. And so those areas in particular are peeling really bad right now. I love how it always goes backwards whenever I do it. Sorry, I didn't hear what a tat was. No worries. Tat is like a short way of saying tattoo. It's like slang for tattoo. I actually kind of like it. I might change my mind later, but we'll see. Those are pretty easy to craft. I think I need to craft another one if I want to have another one, so I'll get the supplies back out. I want to get a tattoo at some point. I don't have any yet. I would highly recommend being as picky as humanly possible. Like if there's anything that I'm going to encourage you to be picky about in your life, it's going to be the tattoo, including the placement, what you want, if you want color or not, the artist, the location, like all the things. Be as picky about it and embrace the pickiness. I promise it's okay. Because like of all the things, you're going to want to be like that about it. Like take your time. I don't know if it'd be weird. I don't really care if it is though. I'd want to get like a small Elmo/Sesame Street themed tattoo eventually. My childhood stuffed animal is an Elmo plushie, just something simple. I don't think that's weird at all. As long as it's something that you enjoy, then who cares? The only thing that I really would genuinely judge somebody for with the tattoo is if it was something that's very obviously obscene and very offensive in some way, whether it's like that's like a symbol or a phrase, like something that's just clearly grotesque and should not be tattooed on a body. Other than that, I really don't judge. What was it gonna be? Oh yeah, the wood. And I don't have any more of the log benches. I'm sure it would be up here. Excuse me if I did. Mine is also fine line. I think that's a cute idea, Crowley. I do too. I want to get Charlotte's birth month flower. I've seen people do an idea of that, Allie, where they get a good picture of their baby's side profile, and then they get the birth flower, and then the stem is actually just like a really pretty, like clean line done of the baby's side profile. Like, you know, if they're like their forehead and their nose and their lips and so on. So I said I've been wanting to do my second tat is booking for January. I was very tempted to book. I am really chaotic and I have never actually booked appointments. I just walk in. And I probably shouldn't, but I have been lucky so far, and I've liked all the artists that I've worked with. The only exception is the guy that did my Celeste tattoo. It turned out great and I have no complaints about that. However, there's a difference between a heavy-handed artist and a light-handed artist, and he was a lot heavier-handed, and I could tell. Whereas the guy that did my supernatural tattoo was very light-handed. I appreciate that. Why do I keep scrolling to all the wrong spots? This is what I get for trying to explain things while I'm talking and playing games at the same time. I just love that plushie, but he's very raggedy nowadays. I love him all the same. It's not the same thing. It's a blanket, but there's this baby blanket that I had, and I know it obviously still exists. Like, we wouldn't have gotten rid of that, but I have no idea where it is, and it makes me mad. It's like a tiny pink square blanket. One side is like a pink short fiber fleece, and then the other side is, and I don't know if this is gonna make any sense, but have you guys ever heard of a rag quilt? The other side is kind of sort of a rag quilt, but instead of like big squares, it's a bunch of tiny squares put together. And I really miss it. I wonder where it is. If I had to guess, it might be somewhere in the attic, but like, I don't know. Actually, I've seen that. I'll have to send you some of her tattoos that she's done. They're gorgeous. I love looking at tattoos. Speaking of, whether you have tattoos or not, if you're interested in them, I would highly recommend checking out Ink Master, because it's a fun show. I think I've talked about it before. If anybody wants me to re-summarize it, I can. It's on like a limited amount of places to watch, but you can also just as easily watch clips of it on YouTube. But if you do want to watch like the full episodes, they only have like 2 seasons of it on Netflix, I think. They have it on Paramount Plus, and I believe it has all the seasons there. And then there's this thing called Pluto TV, which is one of those like free programs. They just like have a lot of ads, and there's like some of it on there as well. The easier way would just be to watch clips on YouTube. That's the second time I've done this today. Can you sing this? really in a singing mood at the moment, but thank you for asking nicely. I also don't know what tune I would sing that to. Is that from something that you heard, or did you write that? I love watching that acting like a judge as if I've tattooed for years. Same. Literally same. I mean, I do like have tattoos, but like I'm not an artist. Like I'm sure there's lots of stuff that I don't know. But I love to just sit here and act like I know all these things as well. I'm trying to figure out what angle to go at to place this. I'm trying to spin this. Why? Make me mad. You ever sit here and fight with Animal Crossing furniture too because you're trying to get it to turn and angle a certain way? Same. I do want to clarify and like preface this first so nobody misinterprets what I'm saying. There is absolutely nothing wrong with portrait tattoos of people, but the idea of it always scares me to think about getting some, like, that is so much pressure. And imagine like you're trying to do this sweet thing for somebody and then it gets messed up because no matter how talented somebody is, portraits can be incredibly difficult for an artist to do. No matter how good somebody is, there's still a good chance it could get messed up because there's so much detail that has to go into it to make sure the face looks right. And the idea of that just sounds so scary to me. Oh, there's a big ad covering the chat. Oopsies. There we go. It's okay if you don't know what this is when I say it, because it's not that it's important. You just need to know that it has a person involved in it. But I saw on Ink Master once, they were like, the challenge was for them to do pinup girl tattoos. And this person, I don't remember if it was right feet or left feet. It was either way, but they put either 2 left feet or 2 right feet. And like, imagine being the client that got that done. I would be like seething with rage. Wait, what was it? What was what? I loved how I still had that in my pocket. Or pull that out. They'll generate a response about tattoos. It's okay. Oh my gosh, yes, I remember that. I feel like, obviously the client is rightfully upset, but at the same time, imagine being the artist, having so many people watch you make that mistake. That would be mortifying. Like, there's gonna be people back home that like know you for your good work, and then they see you make a little mistake like that. Like, I would be horrified. By the way, you guys can't hear the fan, right? I should have asked earlier. This is again still where the cash register area is gonna go. I guess I could get the table set up and whatnot. Oh, I need to make the stereo, or I haven't made it. I need to customize it. What color options are there? This would probably be the best choice color palette wise. I think I saw one other stereo in there. I'll do a poll so you guys can choose. Let me get it out of storage and then I'll place them both out so you can see what they look like. Oh, and I did turn up the music earlier, just like the tiniest bit. And I feel like I forgot to ask, is it too loud now or is it okay? Let me know, please, and thank you. Like a few people. Scroll past it. Okay. So here's the wooden block stereo. I said chicken fried rice for dinner. My dad bring home. That makes me want orange chicken with fried rice. Though I still really want that jalapeno cheeseburger. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's the other one. So the hi-fi stereo versus the wooden block stereo. Let me move out of the way so you can look better. Wait, actually, I just realized my camera's probably blocking it. Yeah, my camera's blocking it. Okay, I didn't realize that. My bad, my bad, my bad. Is this better? I'm waiting for it to catch up on stream. Okay, that's good. I'll stay right there. Is that a good audio level for you? Okay. I'm waiting for the thingy to pop up so we can do the poll. There we go. Technically it says stereo, but whatever. You know what I mean. By the way, if you have not already liked the live stream, please remember to do so. And liking the stream is completely free, and it's a super easy way to support me. And plus, if you like the stream, I heard that it makes you a baddie free of charge, so you should try that. Because we all like free things. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Lily. It takes a second to load the response. Give it a second. There we go. It's actually a lot later in the stream than I thought it was, so I'm gonna have to end soon. Oh my goodness. I thought I had like 20 minutes left. And I actually only have 8, but I'm probably gonna need to leave a little bit sooner than that. I apologize. I do want to go ahead and put down the stereo though. I'm just trying to give you guys a chance to vote. Not it being 50-50. I would ask Siri to flip a coin, but my phone needs to charge in the other room. I need somebody to break the tie, like right now. I know the poll hasn't been on for long, but I need to scurry. I'm sorry. Somebody please break the tie. Please. Here, I'll ASMR it. Please break the tie. I don't even know if the mic picked that up. There we go. Thank you. I don't know who did that, but I'm ending it right now before it becomes tied again. I'm waiting to see what one because I wasn't looking at what one. I just clicked end. That was top tier ASMR, really? It's okay if you're just being funny. I'm not going to be offended. The hi-fi stereo 1, so I'm going to pick that up. Okay. All right. Sorry that I have to scurry off like this. I just thought that I had like 20 minutes left for some reason, and I don't. Sorry. But with that said, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking and thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you could. If you didn't see from last week, this is my new streaming schedule. And then there is a link to my Discord server if you are of age to join. And I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everybody. Now bye, everybody, because I couldn't click the thing fast enough. Bye.